Starting a food business is hard and it can be really expensive. There are so many regulations and licenses and things you need to know about. I'm going to teach you the licenses, the registrations, all of the legal things you need to do and the non-legal things that you need to do to set up your business for success and make your food business real. Today's video, we're going to talk about the other licenses that you need beyond your food licenses. My name is Sari Kimbell. I'm the creator of Food Business Success, and I help food business entrepreneurs launch and grow successful, profitable businesses. So I'm excited to be here with you. I'd love to learn more about what your food business is. Write down in the comments what type of food business you are considering starting. I'd love to learn more about it. All right, so lastly, hopefully you saw my other video that was on your food regulations and licenses. This is the non-food side. So there is no specific business license for a food business. And so really your business license is your tax license. So really we're going to talk about sales tax licenses here. Now food is an interesting caveat for a lot of states. You fall into a category of what's called a packaged food for home consumption. So in many states, but not all, there are two different categories for food. There's ready to eat, and then there's packaged food for home consumption. So if you fall into this one, many states do not charge tax. They don't charge state tax, and sometimes they don't charge county tax, and sometimes they don't charge city tax either. It depends on your city. So you want to be sure you look that up. In our Business Foundations course, we give you all the links and all the ways that you can quickly check about your state and your county and your city. But you want to check that out and figure out which of those entities that you need to pay tax to, if any. So let's say, where I live in Colorado, we don't pay state tax and we don't pay county tax. We do pay city tax. So the licenses in that case that you need to file for, there's actually two. So you still need to file with the state that you live in, but you are going to be filing as a packaged food for home consumption. That term is very, very important. And you're going to be filing 0 returns, either quarterly or annually, because you are not taxed. But that license that you get through the state is basically your business license. It's that last piece that makes you legitimate. That license can also help you because you can use that to not pay sales tax. So it can help reduce your ingredients and packaging costs by not having to pay that tax. Sometimes I do have issues with clients getting into trouble or getting nasty letters from the state saying that they owe money when in fact they don't. So again, that's where you do need to be diligent and file those 0 tax forms. So you're still filing, you're just saying, I'm not actually paying you anything. So that's with the state. And then if your city or your county does collect taxes, then you do need to file for separate tax licenses with those entities. Okay, so you've gotten those licenses. Now, when you go out to an event, so let's say you go to a farmer's market in your home city, then you do need to collect that tax and you remit it to your home city. When you make an online sale, you also need to collect that home city tax and remit that to your city. It's based on the home or where you operate your business is where you remit those taxes to for online sales. Now that is the way it is currently. It will probably change down the road here. There's been some Supreme Court cases coming through that will change some of that. But for now, depending if you have to pay sales tax for all of the entities or just one, you just remit it to those agencies that are part of your business home district. There is one caveat to that, is that if you go to events in other areas, so let's say you go to an event in a different county, a different city, if that city collects tax on food, then you do need to open up another sales tax license through them. So you very well, depending on how many places you go to, if you're doing farmers markets in multiple cities and even multiple states, you may have quite a few sales tax licenses in those areas. So if you go elsewhere out of your home area, then you do need to remit taxes in that particular jurisdiction. And there are some other nuances that I'm not going to get into here about that, but just check with each area that you go into about their tax policies. So the last license, which is unusual, you don't typically need one, but sometimes you may need to get an outdoor vendor license. Usually this would just happen if you were, maybe some events may require this of you. It's not a normal one, but it is something to just be on the lookout for. All right, so we've covered all the licenses, all the product types. Go back and look at all the other videos. Let me know what kind of food business you are thinking about starting in the comments below. And I'd love for you to pick up our checklist for starting your food business down below by clicking on the link. And please like this video and subscribe to this channel, Food Business Success. Together, let's make your food business real.